Hello, my name is George Carlos, and today I'll be discussing how Rutherfords Real Estate actually proceed with the takeover management from our current landlords or any new landlords that we take on as well. Firstly, we request all the information to be sent over as a soft copy and a hard copy from the current agent. In that information, we do request the leases, any terms that have been exercised, all the essential services, insurances, anything that's associated with the asset itself. We request that information to be sent over. We usually do request it to be sent within 48 to 72 hours, so we can process it as quickly as possible. Once we do have that information, we do reconcile. First thing we do is reconcile the statements, so we can make sure that the tenant is up to date with their current rental payments. If not, then we'll proceed with trying to push those arrears and trying to get the tenant up to date. If it is required, then we will proceed to default notices, but we try to get the tenant up to date as quickly as possible. We also make sure that the lease is in place and is correct, and also that all further terms, if there are any further terms, have been exercised correctly as well. All rent increases should be implemented as well for the term of the lease, and we try to maximise the return of the asset for the landlord. Once we've got that information, we ring the tenant directly, organise an inspection of the property so we can do a condition report of the state of the asset in its current condition. The landlord and the tenant receive a copy of that report, and then we follow through with the tenant to make sure, again, that their essential services, especially up to date for insurance and compliance purposes, that they are serviced on a 6-monthly basis. Might be required to be on a 3-month basis, but again, once we've received that information, we can assess it and create that rapport with the tenant for any future ongoing issues. This is quite important to create that rapport with the tenant, to make sure that we can assist them as well. But obviously the landlord is our main concern. Once we've got all the information from the previous agent, as mentioned, we bring everything up to date. We try to make it as stress-free and hassle-free for the landlord, so that they know that their asset is in good hands and with the industrial experts, which is us, Rutherfords Real Estate. This video has answered any questions that you might have had in relation to bringing over any new managements to Rutherfords Real Estate. Feel free to contact me directly. I'm more than happy to answer any questions via email or phone, and happy to catch up for a coffee if you wanted to discuss this further. Thank you, and have a great month of March in 2022.